Hey yo, this is your boy Mind Control. Come back with another video, and I hope the mic sounds nice. Cause I dusted the boxes off in the closet, found my mic, so we good to go. All right, so what we have here is Jit made the Master 1. I'm happy. I've been using the same deck. I just had a couple of tweaks, but yeah, we made the Master 1 with a 7-game streak. And here is the showing. Yep, just like that. We made the Master 1 on a 7-game winning streak, which is pretty tough, if I might say so myself. And this is the deck list we used it, right? So we took out a few cards. We added 2 draws because I feel like Kewl Tunes is really stopped if you draw them when they add their first card, because they add a bunch of cards. We got the Boon Chill, and we added Contact C. So the Contact C can get cut, to be honest. I might cut Contact C and put Ghost Bell, because most people run SP Little Tonight, and yeah, once they link it off, and if I'm not playing as Kewl Tunes, it kind of like killed my turn anyways. So it's pretty much a non-factor if I say so myself. But Ghost Bell is probably a better option. And yeah, so this gameplay today is going to be nothing but Kewl Tunes. I have like I think like 15 replays with nothing but Kewl Tunes and how to be Kewl Tunes. So this not a beta switch or none of that like that. I played so many Kewl Tunes that I'm able to make a whole video with nothing but Kewl Tunes. Going first, going second, I use the same deck. So y'all sit tight, grab your popcorn, and we're gonna have a long video. Now I'm gonna teach you how to beat the Kewl Tunes. With that being said, cue the intro. And we're back, and we're going second. And yeah, all these videos is going to be straight Kewl Tunes, so there's no surprise. And we're going to teach you how to beat Kewl Tunes going first and going second. I mean, going first is kind of like an auto win, low key, if you have the right cards. But going second is a lot more challenging, especially if they set up a freaking turn 1 with no interruptions in our hand. But we got 2 magnet bonding, so we're sitting pretty well, and we got the Guardian too. So I'm not too stressed, but I am kind of stressed because I believe this replay, I'm not gonna stunt, this is when Kewl Tunes first came out. So a lot of people didn't know how to optimize a board or how to set up the disruptions. So I kind of took that to my advantage because I knew the deck already, our deck, but they didn't know theirs. And I'm not a top tier merchant, so I don't really care about none of these top tier decks. My whole game plan is to learn how to beat them. And like, I'm not even gonna narrate over what they're doing because I really don't know. And yeah, he put the anime sphere on the bottom, which makes sense. But yeah, so we go first. We show off full loss in the draw phase, and he uses remix early. But at the same time, we know we can get a couple of draws off the strength of him synchro during our turn. So he ended up doing this before we get a draw, but we're still good with it. And he go into the Zealand. Yep, so we start with Guardian, he used Clip, and yeah, he synchro again, so we end up getting 1 card, which is pretty good. He go into a Maker. I think Maker is the card that allows him to pretty much shuffle, like grab a card from the graveyard and add 1 to hand, add 1 to field. So I just used Guardian since he was going to strike anyways, and send another full loss, because why not? Because I'm pretty sure he had that spell card in his way face down, and there's no reason to even let the Guardian get destroyed with no repercussions. So we end up doing that, and we're still cooking with high grease. We did an Ash check, no Ash in sight, so then we end up grabbing the Conduction Warrior, the Linear Magnum Plasma. Then we send 2 in pass, we send the plus, and we also send the Magna Warrior Espon. Do that, and I believe I go into Exoton Knight. Yeah, because we prefer to just destroy the whole board. So he uses Synchro Tune, and he negates this, but he don't know we can use it again. So we use magnet bonding. I don't know why. Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, this is when I was using the Liberion. I don't know why I did this, to be honest. It was pretty stupid, but yeah. Maybe I was trying to go for the master play. Yep, I did. I was going for the master play. So it makes more sense now, in retrospect. So he pitched that, which kind of sucks. He go for a back-to-back. And yeah, we're sitting pretty well because we have the Omni-Negate Destruction in hand pretty much. We're just waiting for him to use all his destructions. He go into Crackle. And the Full Loss is doing a lot of heavy lifting right now. And then he used the back-to-back to get one from Engrave. And we used the Bonding to Fuse. And this is when he knew it was over with. Now granted, I took these bricks out of my deck. This is like way at the beginning. And I took them out because it was not worth it. I just wanted to do something new. And I think a few of these replays are with the Liberion, but yeah. And we're back, and we're going second again. Against who? You already know, a Kewl Tune. So you get the Rico, add the Rotary, then this is when we draw and lock burn him. So he's able to get as much as something before time, which kind of sucks, but he's still able to look in our hand and look at the top of our deck, which I feel like is kind of criminal, to be honest. So he pitched the plus and put the Collection Warrior in the graveyard. I mean, at the bottom. But we have everything in hand, so we're not really spooked for nothing, to be honest. So we go for the Plasma at the beginning, because why not? He ashes the effect to add one to hand, but we already have what we need in hand, so it doesn't really matter. So he used a remix, and then we go for the bonding, so we didn't want him to go into a synchro and negate this, so we grabbed it early. So he added a Q, and then summon out the mix, and then synchro into that. I think you go into remix again, and he's able to destroy the Magna Plasma with these two, yep. And then he's able to look at the top of our deck and then banish one and shuffle one to the top or bottom. So you see the Ash and you see the Sigma, and he put the Ash to the top of the deck, which is okay because we have what we need already. Since we had that already engraved, we're cooking with hot grease at this point. So I get another Sigma minus, and then we get the Emancipator, and he go for the clip. And he go for the RS, and we're just gonna use Emancipator just because we want him to use his negate. But he didn't go for it, and we missed anyways. Bad. So we go into a link, I think IP and Masquerena, yep. And since he put in the extra deck zone, kind of sucks, but it was pretty smart, to be honest. So we go for SP Golden Knight, which I kind of messed up on. I should have went for the Telneon first, but I ended up not doing it. So I kind of screwed myself, but it is what it is. So he still get banished because he don't understand how things change, apparently. And yep, destroy that one, and then get Omega on fill, add back to hand, and I didn't even use induction because it wasn't even necessary. So he go for Pot of Desire, pitch 10, add 2, which I think is kind of ass too, for the simple fact that yeah, they got 3 of everything, so Pot of Desire don't even really hurt him. And I don't know why I didn't use SP Golden Knight, but it is what it is. So you go for another Track Maker, which does what? I don't know really. And I get rid of whatever card this is. Is it the remix? No, it's not the remix. It's the Maker remix or whatever. So then get Rotary, add another Synchro. I use this to take. No, I got to destroy it, so I destroyed the track maker. And he add one to hand, and I think he synchro. No, he summoned it out, and that's when I did this to flip that face down. Apparently not. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't flip that face down. I should have used Omega to flip it face down, but I think I was still bugging at that point anyways. Yeah, that makes no sense. I should have flipped him face down. It would have stopped this plays at least. So he able to get a free banish. Destroy the freaking Magna Warrior Alpha. I don't know. I kind of like allow him to do that. Off the top, get Super Poly. And then we go into the ship, the sea monster, whatever it is. And this pretty much GG's for him. Yeah, pretty much GG's. And we're back, and we're finally going first. So he used Prolia, which kind of sucks because I got like 2 normal summons I want to use, actually 3. So I use Duo to get bonding and give him another draw because he's an ass. S1. Go for plus. And then I go for an Emancipator. Yeah, so I give him a few draws actually. Oh, he effect Velar that, which kind of sucks. Oh, I forgot I had Guardian. So we end up Guardian that just to get the freaking Zero minus apparently. Not even an Emancipator. I guess we had bigger visions. Go for that, add another bonding. And then we normal summon out this. Yeah, I did this all the way wrong. I could have went for an Emancipator just so I can get the draw. And I do that, and then I go into IP Master Arena and then get Lucian, and then in my turn. So yeah, I could have did that way better. These replays are so long ago I don't even remember them, to be honest. So of course Rotary and Rico. Use that, flip that face down. No, granted, oh, this is like from the oldest video to the newest, and I could progressively get better with my plays. So these are just a new term, what you call it. Don't know why I did that, to be honest. At all. So you go for a track maker. I think I just needed some fodder to like maybe go into a SP Level Knight or whatever. So yeah, I take control of his track maker, which kind of like put him in a bad spot as is. He C2, pitch an Emancipator, which is on the top of the deck. But yeah. So you got 2 kewltune synchros. And I think this is like, I can't even say nothing too much because bonding is 3 times per turn. But yeah, it still kind of suck, I ain't gonna lie. So we do that and go into what is it, Flux, and Flux gonna bring back Guardian, so we have another disruption, another 2 disruptions, right? I think I made a mistake. Yep, I pitched the fill spell back not knowing he can just activate it again, so that was another misplay on my part. So I do that, bring back plus and minus. He go for another synchro, and I think this is where I decided I want to negate him. Yep. So he already linked to that, so I didn't go for the Gagarin. Why? Yep. He go for Ash for whatever reason. Should never Ash that, but at the same time, I already misplayed as enough as is. So yeah. So you get a mix. Do another normal summon. I destroy this, right? Because why not? I think he's out of normal summons now. Is he? Yeah. So he's out of normal summons. And then I was going to negate the attack anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So I go for another silver minus. Why? I don't know. I really don't know. And I go for Underworld Goddess because I didn't want to like tussle with trying to beat over it when his freaking attack points is artificial pretty much. And I go for Flux. I don't know why I shuffle back that, but it is what it is. And I go for Magna Warrior. This one, get Omega. Pitch Tucson again. Add that. He's able to synchro on my turn with Clip. You get a Crackle. And I use Underworld Goddess to negate the Q. Oh, and I shuffle him back. So never mind, he could negate nothing with the Q. I mean with the Underworld Goddess. He's here to send a Durion and pitch a whole bunch of stuff to the graveyard, but at this point, it is what it is. I didn't even need to use the Tucson to even stop his plays. So it is what it is. We good. Let's go to another replay. And we're back. And we're going second with a boo-boo ass hand. Golly. So he do that, and I instantly max C. But think I'm going first. Use kewltune synchro, and I ash that because I prefer him to just give me some draws naturally versus, you know, try to end his play really early. So it's going to at least give me 2 draws, right? So I think that was a good ash. So you go to the track maker, and now he's able to look in my hand and also get top of my deck. And then add another Kewl Tunes synchro, or he can get the one that the fill spell, yeah, which is fucking. It's low key broken to be a normal card, right? Normal rarity. So he pitches Simple Minus and put the Ash at the bottom of the deck. Use the Power Desires, yeah. They gonna get that shit limited again. Get Rotary, go for another normal summon. Like, see, like, Joel will be able to stop all this shit. So you add Clip, I'm pretty sure you have a kewltune in hand. And yeah, I have 2 Super Polys, so I'm just waiting for him to make a play, to be honest. And I have enough gas in my hand to not even, like, worry about it too much. But that bail hurt a lot, so I had to use a Guardian. So you use Clip. But at this point, we're in good standing. Yeah, we're in pretty good standing actually. So you go for a remix. And I think this is where I decide to freaking negate the remix. No, I don't negate the remix. So he destroys that card, and then I just end up Super Poly in it. And I kept the other Super Poly just in case. I think I go, no, I don't go for Conduction. I Super Poly his shit, which makes sense also. But I did not know if you destroy that stops the play, so that kind of sucks. So I just got Omega on field to be able to use the Magnet Induction, because you need one on the field to be able to use it. So I was able to pitch it to Lucian and still go into Granite. So he used Kewl Tuning, which we knew he had. And he synchro into what? I think RS, right? No, he goes to another track maker, which does nothing because he already used everything he needed to use for that. And then he banished one face down. But I think it's also randomly, so it is what it is. So you add another Clip. He already used Clip effect, so he's pretty much out of gas, like a mug, out of gas. So we wish for a star on this one, and we don't hit nothing, and he still quits. Yeah, we was wishing on a star bad too, but he hit nothing. And we're back. And this is a long replay. Yeah. So that was an ass hand, and it's not very, very common to not have anything in hand. Like 2+ in hand is really rare. So at all these replays, this will be the only time you see that this happen. So we're praying that this maxi go through, and it goes through. So at least give us some breathing room. And I instantly got rid of their board, which is why would you do that, right? So they use a cool tuning fill spell and be able to get another normal summon, which is so freaking broken, bro. Also, I should have waited before I super poly, because I could have destroyed more on the board, but I wouldn't be an idiot and like shotgun this shit. So you get rid of Guardian and put the drill on top. He got two cool tunes synchros and overtake. It's just too much gas, bro. But he ends with nothing. And that was a mistake on his part. So he add clip to hand and then synchro with Rico and Trap Maker to go for the Zoan, which I'm fully okay with this card. This card is not what kills shit, to be honest. So I use Deuterion to grab the bonding, flip Sigma Plus up just so I can be able to use induction, grab the Sigma Minus, and this is where we start cooking with hot grease. And he used that to link chain to our freaking Sigma Minus to negate it. So I prefer him negating the fucking bonding than negate the Sigma Minus, because then I'll be out of place. Not really, but I still want to fuse. I think fusing was my top priority at this point. And I could always grab another bonding, so I wasn't really worried about it too much. Especially what I'm about to go into. So I go into the plasma, able to grab and then he up his attack, and then he banished one on top of our deck, and then banished one randomly from our extra deck, and he used Effect Veiler. So kind of sucks still off of that alone, but it is what it is. So you look at 2 on the top and then banish the beta, and then get rid of Granite, which kind of like kills what we was about to do anyways. But I still have some stuff in the graveyard, so we're still cooking with hot grease. Bring that, go for that, and then I believe I go for Gorgon. And I put it in front of him just so I can destroy that, and then I end my turn. Oh, I go for SP tonight just to banish this Crackle. I think you're able to like special summon this back on field. I got rid of the fill spell, idiot. But this one, it pretty much gives some advantage like a mug. So yeah. So I get rid of the Crackle, and then this is where shit hit the fan. I think I learned after this replay what Crackle do. So yeah, he does that. Banish 2 for the top of our banish 2 for our freaking extra deck. Yeah, I should have banished that, but I banished the fill spell, which was not a bad guess, but it kind of was. You go for the remix, destroy the Sigma Minus, and then leave the one on fill. But yeah, so now I know the Crackle is the problem. So I use that. I think I destroy him again. Yeah, then remix, add clip back to hand, and I think that's the reason why I didn't want to. Yeah, never mind. So he goes for the RS, and he put in attack mode. Yep. So now we're in a rock and a hard place. But I think he doesn't know how Magnas work. He banished 10 off the top. I ashed that shit like a mug. I should have destroyed him, but I wasn't thinking. So I end up pitching 2. Summon out 2. He destroyed the minus. And now we have 2 pluses on field. Which is okay anyways, because we can still get them off the field regardless. So we do that with the freaking conduction. Get that. He fucking have all the fucking cards in hand apparently. So we still have this big, huge RS on field that we need to get rid of. So we Underworld Goddess. Yeah, at this point, everything in the graveyard is pretty much negated. And now we're just sitting on 1 card and a top deck. And he didn't top deck anything, so that's very good. But this is GG's. I want to see if he had an Ash or something, but apparently you don't, so it is what it is. And Toulousion doesn't activate in graveyard, so and we're back, and we're going first. So this is a pretty optimal, like pretty good hand. If there was a full loss, I wouldn't even Ash it. I'll just save it for like a Maxi or something. So he Ogre us, which I did. Now I know if you destroy that, it doesn't activate this effect, so I need to be on field, which kind of feels bad, but we still have enough cards in hand and whatnot to get shit popping pretty much. So we check the top of our deck, hit nothing, we destroy that just so we can have a target. No, we don't even got Guardian, never mind. So we just use that to fuse with. Do that. Add a bonding. Summon that out for whatever reason. We go into a elf, sprite elf for protection. Bring back the goddamn an emancipator. Go for another. Go for Disarray Beast. Lead us in attack mode. Toulousion also, so we good. We have so much protection. This is almost like the best type of deck you can have. So he negates our elf, which we're like, oh no, not the elf. But this is what sucks about goddamn Kewl Tunes. He just got rid of our Deterri Beast, the untargetable Deterri Beast, right? I may add. Put top of our deck, get rid of Super Poly, cheat the Ash on top of the deck, which is kind of like, yeah, kind of dumb, my guy. So I use Omega after linking to the Toulousion, which is the proper way to do it. Because Omega activates off of an Earth monster doing what they need to do. So I Ash to overtake, which kind of feels bad for him. And then I go for the bonding. I don't even know what I'm grabbing with bonding. Oh, Flux. Just in case he has another normal summon. Get the Flux. Flux add Beta. Beta adds a minus, and then we're ready to fuse again. So he knew it was GG's. And we're back. And we're going second with a decent hand, right? So overtake to start off with, which is such a cheap card, man. Such a cheap card. So I think he added to hand. Yeah, because he didn't want to give me another draw. But they can't end with nothing, so they have to do something. So you go for a Rotary. And I think he's Synchro Cell. No, he go for another normal summon. And he's pretty much maximizing all his effects without giving me any draws. Which still feels bad, but it is what it is. At least I stopped him from making a very, very good board. So I go for Deuterion. Didn't get no notifications or nothing, so we're good to go. So go for the Conduction Warrior. Pitch a 2. Summon it in attack mode just in case he want to get fishing. And I have to call with the Great Dispel. I have to. Bell is very good, so that's the reason why I'm gonna remove the Contact C and just use Bell. So I cover the grave that. And I think this is a replay when I did something stupid. Pitch to Omega. He go for kewltune synchro, which is, I guess, grab a clip and then synchro with the cards on board. Go for RS. And at this point it's too late because I'm already getting that on board. So I think I bait him. No, he get rid of that, which is okay still. I destroyed the Tucson because I didn't want him to get more effects off that. I knew he was going to use RS, so I just immediately went for the Emancipator. I knew he was going to use the RS off of that. And granted, he still have the fucking the clip in hand, so I did that also to see if he uses clip, and he did. Kill botch. But now he's out of interruptions. So he didn't link that off. So these are get flip face down. So our levels are back to where we need them to be at. So he's able to add attack and then also all this other shit. Banish one from the graveyard, and I forgot what the other one was. The Q was banish one from the top of the deck. And then until today I forgot to get rid of this card. I'm not using super conduction no more. So yeah. Get plasma. So we're sitting very good. So I get rid of conduction warrior. Go for the IP. I mean the with the fucking elf. Shuffle those two back. I think I go for flux. Yeah. Use flux, bring back plus, bring back an Emancipator, go for IP Masquerena for whatever reason. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. Oh, because I'm trying to kill this turn. Shuffle that back, yep, and then I kill this turn, that's the reason why. No, I don't kill this turn because of the resummon. Idiotic, boy. Yeah. So I go for IP Masquerena, SP Little Knight. I think I banished the Crackle from the graveyard. Yeah. And I still haven't learned the lesson about Crackle. Oh, that's the reason why I didn't do it. He banished the fucking Eteria Beast. So he started with Rotary. This gives him an extra normal summon. So he can get like 3 normal summons in one turn. So I bring back the IP Masquerena. I'm waiting for him to see which zone he summons in, so I can use the Gorgon. And I believe he add one to hand, which is the Tune Mix. I think he synchro. Nope, he doesn't. So this is when I banish this, and then wait for him to summon the card from what you call it, right? Oh no, yeah, no, he add one. I don't fucking know these cards. My bad, fellas. Rotary. Look at the top of the deck. This one adds one. And this one I decided to use the Gorgon. Because I didn't want him to get any more advantages. So I negate that. So he shuffled back our IP Masquerena, thank you. Then he goes for another synchro. Go to Zoan. And I think he shuffled one to the bottom. And shuffle these back in the deck. And I think he have to link. Oh, I took him. Yeah, never mind. So he's cooked regardless. I think I did a master play on this one. Since I had 2 interruptions, I just used both of them to get rid of it. Yeah. Look at the top 2. Put the Ash at the top, which is freaking stupid on his part because he will need Ash more than I would need Ash more than anything else. And that's GG's. And we're back, and we have a strictly going second hand. So I asked the kewltune synchro. just to see if he had like a Call by the Grave or something, but he didn't have nothing, so it feels good. He summoned Clip, and I realized off a normal summon you want to chain your full loss or your maxi because they don't activate, they just synchro. So if you miss that part, you will pretty much like not get rid of, but you'll miss out on a draw. And if they're gonna negate it, they're gonna negate it. So it don't matter if you pitch off too early. They're gonna negate it. So I destroy the Crackle, and he set 2 and pass, and I'm pretty mad about this hand. So yeah, I use the Guardian just because I know I can't do nothing else. Like at the end of the turn, the Guardian is going to be destroyed regardless. So that's the reason why I destroy him. And I think this is going to be one of them plays where we don't have nothing. Yeah. Should I cut this replay? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, it's a ugly time. I think go to 7 turns. Yeah, so he impermanence, and I'm happy because I have the induction. But then I realized, okay, let's not put this in the same column as this one just in case they have another imperm. And he does. And I was going to chain the super poly, but I'm thinking like, nah, let's let him have it because I have enough to still survive next turn if you have anything. And I have the contact C, so we're good. So I end up not doing it. So then he set 1, and I'm like, okay, well, cool. This is where we'll just get so much advantage that it's going to be funny. And Beta is not once per turn, and he noticed that, so he ended up quitting. And we're back, and we're going second again, and we're going to start fast forwarding through these goddamn Kewl Tunes turns. Maxi again. For the simple fact that I have so many more replays that I don't want this video to be too long. Go for a maker. And I end up negating the maker because I didn't want him to get another card. He got the Kewl Tunes fill spell. He's able to do that. And he drove us. But we have everything that we need already. So, and he doesn't know about the freaking super poly, which is pretty funny. So the whole time I'm thinking like, all right, which 2 cards I'm going to fuse away? And I'm definitely going to fuse away the Materia Beast. And he couldn't handle it. He went to the top of the deck and then shuffled something. It was his turn. He fucked up his whole strategy. And we're going second again. And I'm going to fast forward it again. Oh, Dracotail. Can't play this. Sorry, fellas. And we're back, and we're going first, and we have a decent hand. So we start off with Conduction Warrior. Use Espeon. He full lost us, and we're like, okay, well, cool. Thank you for letting us know this early. I chain bonding. He effect Velar for whatever reason. You should have just kept that big dog. I don't understand. I don't think he understands what was happening either. But at this point, we have everything that we need. I think I just give him 1 draw off of GP. Do I? So yeah, two cards in hand. And destroy that. Pro make on fill. Yep, I don't give him no draws actually. Yeah, so I think that was the best option. So we have 2 forms of disruptions. So he go use a Kewl Tune. I immediately use a contact C. He do that for whatever reason. I take him. I think if he summon 1 to the field, then I just flip the other one face down. So anyway, go. He won't be able to link it off because I was going to keep taking his monsters or getting rid of them. And we're back, and we're going first. And this is a really good hand actually. So I use a plus and minus, and I think I used a minus to bring I used a plus to bring minus back. Yep. So we're just gonna use that to throw the Kewltune. And he Effect Velar our Plasma Warrior. But it's all good. So we miss out on the bonding, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I get that, get the Omega, pitch that, get Kewltune, and then we good to go. So we have a few disruptions, and we still have beta, so we can just keep summon shit out. So he used his Q, I use Omega to flip him face down, and once he add one in hand, I'm gonna draw him. Yep, so he used Rico, and I'm just gonna take Rico, and then I'm gonna draw him. So then he have no, pretty much no more plays. So use Rotary to draw, and yep, it's over with. Neutralize, and we're back, and we're going second again, and we have another draw, and this is gonna kill him, right? So use the Rico. Add Rotary, then I draw him immediately. So I think Draw is like the best hand trap right now. Draw and Ghost Spell. Not the Moonlight Chill. It's okay, but Ghost Spell is way better. So he end with a remix, and I'm loving that. So then we use Deuturion. Looking for Ash. He didn't Ash us, so we good. Now he could have used Bonding. I mean Ash to Bonding, which would have been a good Ash, but I guess he didn't have it. Send the Omega. Omega destroy the Conduction Warrior, and we're sitting high right now. Especially for the simple fact that yeah, we have pretty much everything we need. And I don't understand. Oh, he went to go negate the Vecfeller, but I don't think he knows. Oh, he recycled the Effect Velar. Oh shit. Don't understand why that's a thing, right? So you go for the RS, and I think I immediately used the Moon Chill to negate the RS. Oh no, it's on the opponent's turn, so I can't even use it. No, it's if your opponent. Yeah, never mind, I could. So then he immediately negates the goddamn Plasma Magnum, and I just get rid of it. And he Effect Velars. At this point, it's like, it is what it is. Can't even be mad at it. So I use it. Usually I don't use the actual Plasma just because I can summon it back from the graveyard, but this time I'm like, nah, fuck that, I just do it anyways. So he is negated, but we good. And I think he knew what the writing was on the wall, because I was just going to shuffle him back in the deck, and he had no more interruptions. And we're back, and we're going first, and yeah, this is a okay hand, but you know, things could be better. Use Conduction Warrior, use plus, he Ghost Spell it. That feels bad. And I add beta to hand just so I can get me the fusion, but yeah, it still feels bad that he negated that plus. That's what I'm saying. Goddamn, Ghost Spell is really good in this meta. It negates a lot of decks. And at this point, we're sitting really good for the simple fact that we have 2 super polys. But yeah, he have trash hand traps and good hand traps apparently. So he Ghost Spell. I mean, Ghost Ogre our shit, and I just use Induction Warrior. I use minus to pitch the Kewltune, just so we can have something on field. I don't know why I did this. I guess yeah. That's not a bad look. I could have used beta to get the Omega out. But yeah. The Tyrion Mo Cricket? What? I thought I was playing goddamn Kewl Tunes. I am playing Kewl Tunes. This is a Kewl Tune deck. Don't know what we got going on, but this is a Kewl Tune deck. And yeah. Since Natural Beast used so many tuners, and then what is it? The Sacred Tree adds goddamn Carmella. That's what happens. That's why it's so much. Carmella is a tuner. So yeah, we had to deal with that shit. So you got Q. He had Q, and then he had Rotary in hand, so now he could do another normal summon. Yay, right? And then just go ahead, get plus and minus on Phil, just in case I don't want to have Talisian stuck on Phil. So he used Q. Then yeah, that's the reason why I want to get plus in the graveyard. I use SP Little Knight. Oh, because I didn't want him to synchro with things in hand, and they could just use the other side of the what you call it, so it didn't really matter. So I get Beta, tag out, get Omega, since I never was able to pitch Omega, so Omega still is in the deck, which is still good. Use that, use Mix. I use Mo Cricket and Mix to banish both of those. So if you do get something on board, then we could still do something. But right now, Omega is dead. See how many fucking normal summons, bro? God damn. I didn't think I was gonna lose, but I had a nagging suspicion. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? So he pitched back a Conduction Warrior. He get Chameleon back on field, and he realized he had nothing else. But I'm like, bro, come on now. But Omega was dead on the field. And we're back, and this will be the last replay. So we're going second because we love to go second oh so much. So I have Maxi, and in these replays, Maxi seem to be stuck in my hand. We like that. We like that a lot. So yeah, you got the Rico, and I'm like, okay, let's fuck up your materials on board, right? Contact C, boom. Now Contact C could be good and bad, but yeah, I think he don't even get rid of it in this replay. And matter of fact, this is our rank up match too. So he's overloading his deck with Kewl Tunes and never got rid of the goddamn Contact C. So I'm afraid of nothing right now. So he goes our shit, which feels really bad. So now I got the Yugioh with the goddamn Emancipator. But I think I'm still cool because I can still get the Plasma. But then we just Yugioh with this, and we hit a Sigma minus. So I get to Lucian, got induction, Beta grabs minus, and now I'm able to fuse. And we're cooked. Even if you use a Kewl Tune, what you gonna go into with Contact C on the board? And we're back. And after seeing all those replays, now I see why I use Contact C. I think I'm probably out of 10. I'm probably like effectiveness. 3 out of 10 battles I'm effective with Contact C. And I think all the ones that I'm effective with Contact C I put in the replays. So Contact C is not a bad card. It's just not an efficient card. It doesn't stop all plays. It stops Kewl Tunes when people don't deck build correctly, or they don't use Contact C as a priority. Like they don't play around it. And I think the people I played with initially was not playing around Contact C. So that's the reason why it was so effective in these replays. So don't use this sample size as law. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, what we got going on, draw one of the MVPs as hand traps, and Emancipator. I might put this up to 2. Might. Beta, great card. Mood Chill, okay card. low key, we could almost take this out and use it for a goddamn imperm, but you can't imperm when you have cards on board. So that's why Moon Chill is such a good card, and you could use it on our turn and their turn. That's why it's better than Effect Veiler. I'm gonna keep it. Full loss, yeah. Signature plus, minus, Omega, Deuturion, Contact C, Mandatory 3, Lucian, Induction. I was running that 2 in the Triangle event, but 1 is more than enough because you'll find yourself doing lines that you normally don't do just to get this, just to make this active. I know this myself. 3 Super Polys, Call by the Grave, 3 Bonding, Mandatory, 3, 3, 3, and 3. All mandatory. No questions asked. All those have to be, oh yeah, and 3. So we had the Mud Dragon, the Sea Monster, Garura, Conduction, Plasma, Flux, Naturia Beast, Secretary Knight, Granite, IP. I guess I'd change this to the Earth Charmer, but matter of fact, I'm changing it to Zeus. It's been a few times that I needed Zeus after using Exciton Knight and it get negated, and I'm just sitting there with an Exciton Knight with nothing to do. So yeah. Elf, SP, Gorgon, and Underworld Goddess. So I'm back from the field in far as military terms, and yeah, I came back immediately and made this video. So please like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to our sponsors, which is me. I sponsor this shit, so show some love. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers, or let's make an effort to make it to 1,000. You see, you hear the mic, voice crisp, like, you know what I mean? We good, man. So thank you for all the support. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to the video. It shows YouTube that this video is sought out there. So please at least like it. Subscribe, yes please. I want you to come through as much as possible, but at least like it. And with that being said, cue the outro.